All right, guys. This is first episode of Cousins Talk.
Yes, sir.
Myself, Omar. This is my cousin Mason,
Big Fritz.
Big Fritz. So yeah, we're just trying to start a podcast. Get the getting going. We don't know what we're gonna talk about. This is our first one. We're gonna see what's going on. So,
See how it goes.
you got any topics you want to talk about?
Shit. You can bring up a topic first, buddy.
Sounds good. All right, I got one in mind just off the top of my head. What do you think is scarier? If so you believe in aliens, right?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think is scarier? If aliens existed, or if we were the only species in the galaxy? That's a tough one, huh?
Yeah. If aliens existed a little bit.
Why do you think that?
Because if we were only species, we would know, like, that it's only us. But if aliens existed, which we don't know about, then we would have something to worry about because we don't know if they're dangerous, if they're after us, if they're cool with us.
So the way I see it is
How do you feel about it?
I feel like I'd be more afraid if we were the only species alive, because what the fuck, bro? What is that like? If we were the only species alive in the galaxy, that should be crazy.
Yeah,
'Cause like,
it was a tough one. Yeah,
bro, just imagine if we are actually the only species alive. Like, who are we gonna?
I don't think so.
If we, I know, I don't think so either. But like, just imagine if we try to communicate with other species, if there are any, we would just be doing a pointless kind of trying to contact of them,
Yeah, low key.
And yeah, I don't know, but if we aren't the only species out there, I feel like that'd be kind of good. We try to contact them. The only thing I think is that if there were other species out there, I feel like we would have already been in contact with them. And I don't know if you feel this, but I feel that it'd be scary if we got a message from them saying, like, we tried our hardest, don't do the same as us.
Damn,
Just imagine if we got that
deep.
message. Like, we tried our hardest. Don't do the same thing we did. Just imagine we got that message just from another species.
For real. You think they would be against us or with us if there was like aliens?
Honestly, I don't know, bro, because I feel like if another species were to contact us, I feel like they'd be watching us for a while just to be able to contact us, And like, that's kind of crazy to think about, because why do you want someone watching over you?
I don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. It's just crazy to think about, Something to keep the mind going. You got any other topics?
Shit. Would you rather be born blind or deaf?
Blind or deaf? Honestly, I'd probably have to go blind. Just because I watch a lot of movies. I watch Daredevil. I don't know if you know who that is.
A little bit, but nothing.
He's like a superhero that is actually blind. He got blind because of an accident when he was a kid, and when he became blind because of all like it was an accident that he got, and with like some sort of like acid or like some sort of like medical type problem, and all his other senses got like heightened. So like his hearing, his scent, his touch, his smell, all that shit got increased, while his fucking eyes got fucked up. So he became more advanced, basically like a superhuman, basically. So that's why I say blind. What about you?
I think I'd rather be deaf because I don't know. There's no way I could function without seeing. Like,
You don't think so? But
like
if you could see,
I could watch the movies in with
yeah, with the fucking what's it called?
fucking
Subtitles.
subtitles.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah, that's true. But like, just think about everything else though. Like, not just movies, but just everyday life. How you live right now. How would you think you would survive?
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't. I'll have to read your lips.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you think you'd be able to do this right now? Like what we're doing right now, while
No.
being deaf.
Yeah, either both are hard
But
options.
also, I wouldn't be able to fucking start this whole recording process if I was blind. I'd probably be struggling, honestly.
For real.
But there are benefits to being blind and deaf. Like you get like just benefits off the government. You get benefits just for being that. Like people try to help you out, you know.
Yep.
And you could also get a service dog. So that's kind of cool.
We
I
use
think.
Chiquis as a service
Yeah,
dog
we could use
today.
chickies. Yeah, we did.
She's not a service dog, but we had to use that excuse.
No, yeah, we took her to 7-Eleven. We went to go grab some pizzas or a pizza. Made that shit and
And this Diet Coke.
yeah,
Diet Coke better than regular Coke. I know y'all agree.
y'all better agree because that's the best chaser right there.
Yes, sir.
Um, shit. What else can I think about? All right, what are your thoughts on gym?
The gym?
Yeah,
Sure. I think if you're sad or you're depressed, like, it's a good idea to go to the gym. Make yourself look good, feel good. And just, if you do that every morning, you're going to feel good about yourself every day. And you're just going to be happier on the everyday life. Like, it's just, it's going to make you feel better because you know you're doing better. And when you do those little things throughout the day, like gym, like pamper yourself, like just do them little things, you're going to feel so much happier. Just throughout the day, you're going to just be like, you're going to live a happy day because you're going to know you doing good. What about you?
I agree with you that the gym is basically like your like relief program kind of like you use the gym to get rid of stress, get rid of anger, get rid of like
Yeah.
just everything that's going on in your life. The gym you can use it as like just a way to escape basically, and yeah, I love it. Especially when it's an empty gym, because you get to use every machine you want and you don't have to wait on no one. And
Yeah, I do love an empty gym way
yeah,
more.
for sure, for sure. But yeah, like it's really an escape. I like it. Um, I definitely use it to relieve stress and anger. Um, I just do it also for like myself. Like I like to improve myself. I like to get myself in like a better state of mind, better health. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the gym.
Would you ever be down to open your own gym?
To open my own gym, I think that's a possibility in my path. Yeah, I would like to for sure, but first of all, I would probably like to be a personal trainer. First of all,
That's
like
what you go to college for, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I studied kinesiology. I want to be an athletic trainer. I want to help people out, basically athletes. I want to maintain myself in the like athlete arena, basically. Just stay with athletes, help them out, whatever they need. Yeah, I just love athletics so
Did
much.
anyone inspire you to do that?
Inspire me, not really to be an athletic trainer, but you know that my favorite athlete is Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's always just trying to help everyone out. I feel like, and I think he kind of inspired me to go in that career path, and he he like pushed me to not push me, but like in a sense where he kind of like inspired me to help others too. So yeah. What about you with Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, Russell was like he started like he wasn't even recruited out of college, and then some dude got injured, and then he made his way to UCLA, and then
Really? I didn't even know that. So he wasn't like a starter in college?
no, not at first, and then
Okay.
some dude got injured, and then his best friend died, and then he started going crazy after that,
Oh, really?
and then he
I
went,
know I know he went to UCLA. And how long did he play there for?
I don't know, I think a few years, and then like
Well, obviously
At
at
first-
least 4, right?
I think he played a little bit less than 4, but like
Okay.
at first he wasn't even like a starter, and then he just moved up.
His
and-
friend died?
Yeah, and that's why he started wearing number 4 at first,
Okay.
and then he started going crazy out of there, and then he got drafted to the Thunder, and then
What year he get drafted? Come on,
putting
this
me
your
on this-
this your favorite fucking
I know hella about him, but oh no, but yeah,
this
like
Mr. Triple Double.
I don't know. He did inspire me a lot though, cause like he had to he had to learn to carry a team by himself when KD got injured, and like I don't
Yeah.
know, that inspires me. Like if you gotta get through that adversity, like and what they go through, like shit. Imagine your best player KD gets injured, and you gotta start carrying the team, and then you prove you can carry the team, and then your best player leave you after you lose in a game 7 to the Warriors, and then you gotta start going. You gotta start really carrying.
That's
and
why he
then,
went
and
so
then,
crazy.
And then
that
you win the
season.
MVP.
MVP, yeah.
And
His
then
MVP season. That's why he went so crazy because he was going after KD's head.
But fuck Paul George. He dropped 4 points in the elimination game when Russell Westbrook had 45.
All right.
And they would have faced the Warriors in the next round, and they beat them by 20 twice that season.
That season,
They
yep. I remember
They
that.
would have beat them, bro. That
All right.
shit pissed. I'll never fuck with Paul George after that.
He didn't do that. Well, he did do good defense on Damian Lillard, but I mean, who could guard that, you know?
No, not even that season. And he didn't. Bro, I knew Damian Lillard was going to make that half-court shot. But I'm talking about, fuck that season. I'm talking about the season with the Jazz when we was down, we was down 3-1. And then they was down 27 to the Jazz, and Russell Westbrook dropped 45 and brought them back. And then the next game, Russell Westbrook dropped 45, and Paul George dropped 4 points. 4 points. Like, what, you supposed to be third place for MVP, and
In
you
the
dropped
whole
4
game,
points.
4 points.
He had 4 points, 5 assists. How you got more assists than points, and you're supposed to be one of the biggest
Yeah,
hogs?
that's kind of ridiculous, honestly.
Bro, like, I get Russell Westbrook did shoot like 30, 40 shots that game, but he was...
And he only scored 4.
No, Paul George, he shot like 10, 12 shots, but why are you only shooting 10, 12 shots if you're third place for MVP?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, that was his MVP season, you know.
Bro, that shit was annoying. Like, that, forever for that, I hope... That's
Paul
why they
George.
call him Way Off P.
Or no, playoff fee.
Way off.
All right,
He
so
airballing.
if you were to compare Russell Westbrook to an NFL player, who would it be?
Shit, I'll have to compare him to, like, right now, like Jonathan Taylor. Like, I think Russ Westbrook would really be, like, running people over, like, running the league. Like, honestly, like,
Well, obviously you got
from the
bias.
past, yeah, I do got bias. From the past, like Marshawn Lynch, I think Russ Westbrook
Okay,
really be,
I
like,
feel that.
he's real explosive, and he'll be really running people over, because that's the only reason he's good at basketball, because he's one of the most athletic players, if not the most athletic player to ever play
No,
the game.
yeah, he is really athletic. He's like evolved Derrick Rose, I think.
Yeah, like,
If Derrick Rose never got injured.
yeah, if him and Derrick Rose are like the most athletic.
The thing
point
I
guards
think
ever.
is he needs to work on his shooting.
I agree, but it sounds embarrassing, but he 3 for 3 in the preseason right now.
Hey,
Shit, that's a good start.
better than Jello. He 0 for 4.
0 for 4?
Yeah,
But no, yeah.
unfortunately.
What's going on with Lonzo?
Man,
That's your favorite player.
I know, bro. Lonzo's his third knee surgery. I don't know, man. I feel like the Bulls, after his second knee surgery, they try to get him on the floor too soon, and they like wanted him to start practicing game speed, and it was way too early, and I think that's what fucked him over. Is he just started way too early, and he just
They might have to get some new doctors.
re-injured himself like some Tua type shit, bro. You know what happened with Tua,
Yeah, bro. They tweaked letting him back on the field.
dude?
I
He
wouldn't
had
be
a co-
surprised if he retires.
He
I
could,
hope
he could get a bag and retire, but if
But
if he wants to play still, obviously he still can.
But people say he should get it back and retire, but people don't play for the money. They play
No,
for
yeah,
the game.
yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously you're going to the NFL because you love the game, and you want to play, and that's your whole life. But no, yeah, I feel like the medical staff really fucked him over on that one.
Yeah, bro.
And also his teammates, not even gonna lie, cause I seen I don't even know who it was, but one of his teammates, he tweeted that him and Tua were watching the movie on the plane back home, and the plane ride was like what 6 hours, I think, something like that, and it's said by like it's said in the medical field that you're not supposed to watch a screen for the next 48 hours after you get a concussion.
For real?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, and they just let him.
Yeah, and they just let them. That's crazy.
And that's
dude.
supposed to be their franchise, the first round draft pick.
And I think their athletic trainer got fired, or someone who was
The doctor that
the
cleared
doctor.
him.
Yeah, the doctor that cleared him got fired. And I'm like, shh. It's not just the doctor's
Like,
fault,
how you gonna let
honestly.
him come back in the same game that he was fucking stumbling, could even walk?
Did you see his fingers fucking start doing like crip signs and shit?
He was throwing up gang signs.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
come on. Like, and they almost let him back in that game.
Yeah, I know. That shit
come
was
on.
crazy, dude.
Like, alright, he important, but like y'all was already 3-0. Like, there's no reason for that.
Exactly. But no, yeah. So a comparison I would like to make is Cristiano Ronaldo. I would compare him to NFL standards to probably Tom Brady. They're both GOATs. And my NBA comparison would be obviously LeBron. I think.
What's your argument when people say Messi the GOAT?
So Messi has won more Ballon d'Ors, which is like basically like the MVP of the season, but I feel like he robbed at least 3 of them. Because the reason I say that is because, so in 2018, Cristiano Ronaldo's teammate, which was a midfielder, won it, and the only reason why I think he won it is because he had a longer run in the World Cup. But they had the same amount of success, just that he got farther in the World Cup. But Ronaldo had more goals that season, and I think he was a way more valuable player, not only for his team but for his country. But I'm not knocking down Luka Modric. He's a great player. He also had a major role in the team's success and also in his country's success that year. He led them to the World Cup final. And the statistic I would like to bring up is he ran the most in the World Cup. And that's a statistic ESPN likes to bring up a lot. And I think that's the only reason why he won, but I feel like Ronaldo should have won that year.
So like it was like a cardio reward or what?
Yeah, basically. But Messi, so the reason why I bring that up is because Messi in 2012 he won it over his midfield teammate, which happened like it was the identical situation. His midfielder teammate actually won the World Cup, scored the winning goal and had the same success with his same team as Messi was on, but did not win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah,
Doesn't that seem fucked up?
Yeah, that's pretty bogus.
Yeah, so I was like, how does this man that had the same success with his team, but had less level of success with his country, win it? But then Messi's teammate that had the same level of success with his team, and then actually won and scored the winning goal in the World Cup with his national team, not win it. I don't get how that works.
Yeah.
I feel like the standards change every year, honestly.
Yeah, it's almost like a popularity reward.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people have been calling it for like the past 2 or 3 years. Popularity awards, like whoever's the most like popular that year, basically.
Who votes on it?
So it goes from it's the French like football association is what it's called, and I mean, I don't feel like they've been biased up until like recently. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their standards are. Basically, no one knows what their standards are. It's like they just change them every year. So
they don't even say.
Yeah, no one really knows. Basically,
Yeah, that's weird.
So I don't know. It's just kind of messed up, and that's why I feel like Messi got 3 that were undeserving. So he has, I think, 7, and Ronaldo has 5, and that's like the most in history. But Ronaldo has the most goals in club and country history. He just surpassed the most international goals like a year ago, and that's a record that's been standing for at least like I think 10 or 12 years. So that's a crazy milestone for her to get.
You watched the Celebrity World Cup game where Speed scored a goal?
Dude.
You think they should have called that back or what?
Oh man, they called that shit offsides, and
what do you think?
I really wish Speed would have stayed onside.
Suey.
I think that if he would have scored that, would have been fantastic. Cause I mean, obviously, all his fans would have loved it. I would have loved it.
He tackled KSI in the first
and
20 seconds.
The funniest thing was that he really just went for KSI straight as this game started. As soon as the game started, the whistle blew. He went straight for KSI because KSI got the ball and went straight for his legs.
It would have been crazy if he injured him and KSI got a boxing match with I think Tommy Fury in January.
Does he?
I'm pretty sure.
Tommy Fury. Oh, that's
who
crazy.
knows? Because Tommy Fury be pulling out of all them fights.
I just seen a guy when I was working at the Brewers Stadium. A guy that looked exactly like Tommy Fury, and he was buying drinks, and I was like, Has anyone ever told you that you look like Tommy Fury? He's like, I actually get that a lot.
For real?
Yeah. And I was like, no way, bro.
You think it was low-key him?
No.
Nah.
Damn near, bro. He looked like him, but he said, yeah, I've been getting that a lot, but he told me that he dropped like I think 60 or 80 pounds, somewhere around there. He said, yeah, I dropped 60 or 80 pounds in the past year, and ever since that, I feel like people have been telling me that more often. I was like, yeah, dude, you really look so much like him. I said, do you do boxing? He said, no, not even. I kind of want to learn now since everyone's been telling me.
For real, you should start.
Facts.
How it's been working with the Brewers? Although they fucking suck.
Yeah, I know the Brewers. I was really hoping they would make the playoffs just so I could get
They started off so well,
dude.
Bro.
So what I feel like happened is that they started off so good, and then like midway through the season, I feel like they just gave up. I don't know why.
Honestly, like how?
I don't know. They were doing so good at the beginning of the season, but then out of nowhere, they just like I feel like they lost motivation or something.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like at least they'll probably get a good draft pick if they even. They probably do.
Yeah, how does that work? Do you know how the MLB draft picks work? I don't know.
Unless they traded their pick, which I don't think they didn't. Like, they'll probably get a better pick. But like, it's hard to pick prospects in baseball. Like usually you just pick pitchers, and they already got one of the best pitchers in the league, Woodruff.
No, yeah, Woodruff is. We've been betting on him, and he hits every time.
Yeah, we go
His
crazy.
strikeouts, his strikeouts.
We don't care. We don't care if it's 8 strikeouts, 9 strikeouts. We bet in the over.
Yeah,
and it's hitting.
he goes crazy, man. He gets like 3 strikeouts in the first inning, which is the max you could get, and then he gets 3 more in the second inning, and like you already know after he gets 6 after the second inning, he's gonna hit it, obviously.
Like
he's in his mode after that.
Like when he allows 1 hit, it doesn't matter because we still get our strikeouts because he just gets the strikeout on the next player.
Exactly. Yeah, no, Woodruff is really good. After seeing him this season, I hope
They
he
better
doesn't.
pay that man.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't leave the Brewers, honestly, because he's really good.
But bro, what about our bet the other day? We was about to win $300.
Oh yeah, by the way, we bet on Prize Picks. If you guys want a link, you could ask for it, and we'll give you the link. You could get $100 deposit if you use our link. You get $100 if you deposit $100. Use your first $100. No risk, and yeah, you'll be good.
Hey, by the way, we got y'all. We get 25 free dollars if you type in our code. We'll give you the code if you DM us or comment on our podcast. But we got y'all. I'll give y'all the first 25 that y'all get us.
Yep.
Because we be winning.
And then we'll turn that 25 into 100, and then we'll go to Pato, turn that into 1,000.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we haven't been having much luck at Pato.
The other day we was winning at Pato. We put in $100. We won like 200. But then our friend. All right. So tell me
the story.
Tell me how this makes sense. All right.
This is crazy.
So we drive to Pato. We're a little sober. Like, we sobered down. We was at the bars, but, like, we went at, like, 3 a.m., so we took time to sober up. But my friend...
We don't condone drug driving. We know from experience.
No, we weren't drunk driving. We waited till we sobered up. But our friend, he was drinking, but I don't blame him because he wasn't the driver, so why not? So I was the driver, and Omar's in the passenger. And he was just with us. He was blacked out, but, like, he wasn't tweaking. He was just sleeping. Like, when I black out, honestly, sometimes it's a bad thing, but I fucking...
Tito Fritz.
No, Jagger Fritz is bad. Tito Fritz is decent. But anyways, so when I black out, I fall asleep. Not always with our friend Kyle, but he fell asleep. Because he just drank too much that night. So anyways, we go to Pato, we park in the parking garage, right? We get in there, we play blackjack, we turn our 100 into 200, so we're ready to go to roulette. He's calling us. I'm like, bro, why the fuck is he calling us? Why doesn't he just come in here?
He said 12 after me.
So, yeah. So we tell him, he's calling us, and we like, bro, come in. He's like, bro, they're not letting me in. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, all right. So they said, so he was sleeping in my passenger seat in my car. Not the driver's seat, the passenger, right? He said they were knocking on the window, the security. They were knocking on the window. You got to go in there. I asked them today, actually, when I was coming to Milwaukee because I live in Racine. I was coming to Milwaukee. I asked him today, actually, I was like, what exactly did they say? He was like, all right, so they knocked on the window. He was like, I don't know how long they were knocking on the window. But when I woke up, I was like, where the fuck am I? And he was like, and they were like, you're at Pato. And he was like, well, I'm not driving home, obviously, because I'm in the passenger. So what do you want me to do? And they're like, just go in there. So he tries to go in there. And they're like, oh, yeah, they said you're too drunk to get in. So why the fuck can he not sleep in his car? Like, can he not sleep in my car? Actually?
They try to make him go in, and then when he actually tried to go in, they said he was too drunk to go in. I was like, so you guys are watching him from the camera? And no, they use the excuse that the cameras said that he couldn't get in. I was like, what? So you guys been watching him or what? And then they give me no like good explanation.
They're like, they see everything.
Yeah, and I was like,
so why did you force him out of my car? So then we decided we had to leave. So then I bet the 200 that I won, and guess what? Lost it all. But if I would have had time and would have bet slowly, I probably would have came up way more. But of course, Power Security must have knew what they was doing.
And I came up a quick 60, so it was a good night for me, bad night for him.
It was all right though, because I played my friend in Madden 23, but just on the Xbox the Xbox One, and I came up 160 off him because he was fucked
off
up.
Off the Zan.
Yeah, he be off the Zans, but we ain't gonna disclose his name.
Yeah.
But you know that was easy work. He claims he's so good when he's off it, but
not good at all.
I really came up like 250, but I let him keep that. So I was like, shit, it's only.
He wasn't trying to be that bogus.
Yeah, it's only It's a $60 win, so I really didn't lose nothing at Pato. But if it wasn't for that, fuck Pato Security.
Facts. We about to go over there next time, and then we're gonna run their pockets.
Yeah, gonna go create my own casino and let all the drunk people in.
And wouldn't you think that casinos would want drunk people in there?
Bro, our friend told us in Vegas they literally give you free drinks. You just gotta tip them like $1, and they'll keep bringing you drink.
They want you to be drunk.
Drunk people are gonna bet more money and lose more money.
Exactly, and that makes the casino more money.
And our friend Kyle, he literally has hella money. Like he would have bet a lot. Like he probably would have lost because the casino always wins. But that's what they want, right?
That's what I would think, right? At least, but I guess not, according to the cameras at the casino.
That's some bullshit. Like, I'm not going to Pato again until I got like till I feel like betting like 1,000, because every time I bet like 30, 40 or 100, I always come up like double, triple, but I don't feel like pulling out till I'm up. But once I bet bigger amounts, then it'll be worth pulling out. When I'm like, let's say I bet 1,000, I come up 3,000. Because I bet 100, come up 300. But I'm like, that's not enough. But if I bet 1,000, come up 3,000, that's definitely enough.
Yeah, and recently we've been betting on Prize Picks, and we just been like adding our money together, trying to make a bigger bet on like singular bets. And our luck has been like wishy-washy. Like sometimes we hit, sometimes we don't. Like just by like we bet on yards, like rush yards, and like sometimes we don't hit by like 1 yard, and it's so ridiculous.
Bro, the
like
other day we both bet 20 to win 200. So we bet 40 total because we put it on the same bet. We had Alexander Madison rush yards 18.5. Tell me why he hit exactly 19. So that's 0.5. Then we had Dalvin Cook like 13.5 receiving yards. He hit exactly 14, and then I don't even remember what our other bet was, but that hit. Like, how we lose by exactly a half a yard? Come on. Like,
it feels so ridiculous when you lose by like
I swear
such
it's just
a small
because we
margin. And yeah, and I also feel like if we bet that, I feel like it doesn't hit, but like if we don't bet it, I feel like it would hit, you know?
Yeah, we might sound stupid, but I swear it's true.
Yeah, because it's happened so many times that it's like, I feel like we just got the luck that and also we have a group chat that we like send our picks into. Like we have like a group chat that everybody likes to bet on, and we all send each other like our picks for the night basically. And like I feel like if we send our picks into that group chat, it's bound to not hit, because like we just give ourselves bad luck if we hit it. So we started learning that just don't send our picks in there, and then
we've been hitting more.
Yeah, most of the time they hit after we don't send them in there.
Yeah, so we don't send them no more.
Yeah, even though we want our friends to succeed, is that we just want to succeed ourselves first.
Yeah, the other day we bet 20 each on Joe Mixon receptions. What else?
Let me see. I can pull it up right now.
All right, 1 second, y'all.
Yeah, it was It was a good bet too.
It was scary though.
No, yeah.
It hit in the last second.
What was it? Oh.
We bet Joe Mixon receptions over 3. That was easy. He hit
for 4. Tyreek Hill,
Tyreek Hill over
receptions.
6. He had 10. Tyreek Hill, he the GOAT.
And then Evan
Shout
McPherson.
out Tyreek Hill.
Yep. And then Evan McPherson.
We hit that off of luck. He hit a
last second
57-yard field goal in the last drive.
We bet him
of the
for
game.
more than 1.5 field goals. He got 2. He got it last second, the last one. I was so glad he got that.
And I was trying to bet a 4th bet with him, but he wasn't going. Miami.
Oh yeah, sometimes it gets risky.
Miami defense under,
which would have.
They had like negative points. Bro, we would have came up like. How much? Like 200 each.
Yeah, 200 probably.
But we can't be mad at a win. We
can't be mad at a win. Obviously, like take the win and go. Run with your money.
But we're gonna leave this in the comments of this. We're gonna
if you guys are betting people, let us know what kind of bets you want us to make.
Hey, just tell me you come to that and send me your Cash App or your Apple Pay, and honestly, I got you with our first 2 people. I don't care if he don't got it, but I got you with our first 2 people that sent our code. They give us 25 each. I'll give y'all that 25 for subscribing to this channel.
I will also. We both got different codes, so if you guys want to, I'll give that 25 back to you guys. I just want more people to hop on Prize Picks. It's easy money, honestly. Like if you know what you're doing, it's really easy money.
We've been in NBA this year. I used to turn like 30 into like 300.
Exactly. NBA season's back, so we're gonna make some real money coming this NBA
One time
season.
I bet 50 into 500. I was so pissed. All right, so I think I had Steph Curry 3s. He hit. I had Russell Westbrook assist. He hit. I had, I think, Anthony Davis rebounds. He hit. And then I had Jordan Poole point. Jordan Poole to get 20 and a half. He scored exactly 20. Would have came up $500, bro. Like, bro, I swear it's just because I be like half a point. I'm not gonna be mad if it misses by like 3, 4, 5, like a blowout.
But I'll be mad if it missed by 1 or half. That's
bro,
what I.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Like I feel like they should obviously hit that. If they could do that close, they should obviously hit one more. But I don't know. It's just the way it goes sometimes.
That's how betting be. Like,
yeah, you can't be mad. Like it's woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know.
Yeah.
You can't be really mad at it. So.
I feel like we win more than we lose. So.
No, yeah, for sure.
Sometimes it's a curse though. I like to bet on my favorite player. Shit, one time I bet my favorite player's under, so I felt bad, but it hit.
And that's one thing you can do, obviously. Like, don't be biased on betting because most of the time it won't turn out good for you.
Yeah, but in football, we've noticed, like, we be betting the unders more.
Yeah, for sure.
And it hits.
Definitely. But yeah, so you want to tell them how the night went tonight?
Shit, yeah, we went to.
It was a good night, I think. Caught some buns at RWB.
You did.
Her shit was fat, bro. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was just vibing by my lonely, but.
Caught like 4 or 5 songs with her. I was like, all right, keep going, shorty.
So, yeah, we live in the mill. We went to Brothers. Shout out, Brothers.
Shout out, Brothers, yeah.
We played some Connect 4. This man sucked. He lost 2 out of 3.
All right. No, I beat you the second time.
2 out of 3.
You did not beat me the third time.
I showed you. I was like, look, I won. Because Eric was trying to make us leave. And I was like, look, I won.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
whoever won in Connect 4, y'all not beating me.
I'm not going to count the first time because I really wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get the game going. No,
That's
don't.
what he said.
You even know I wasn't for and
you was
and I would have won
because I was cold.
And I would have won the second game too, but you remember all the fucking pieces fell at the end?
Yeah, I don't know who would have won that, but that was some bullshit.
I would have won that.
Brothers, you gotta fix your Connect 4 game because that I don't know who would have won, but I was feeling confident.
No, yeah.
But shit, I won 2 out of 3.
There are some bad bitches at Brothers too, but RWB Thursdays is where you gotta be at, honestly.
All you can drink, $15, 10 if you go to college.
If you're there before 11.
Yeah, we showed up after, but I didn't even buy a drink.
Yeah,
I was
we
already drunk.
we were pre-gaming at Brothers, basically $1 cherry bombs.
Thursdays, $1 cherry bombs, like it's decent. $6 pitchers, like
You can't beat it.
no. We go to fucking McGillicuddy's or fucking Trinity. That shit like $8 a fucking mixed drink.
No, yeah.
Brothers, it's like $4.50.
Not to seem cheap, but we're always trying to find the deals, you know?
Yeah, like why not?
Why not? Yeah, exactly. And obviously, we like to pregame at our own house before we go out to the bar, so you get more fun out of it. I feel like you get drunk with the bros at the crib, and then you just go out, have a good time, meet some new people, you know.
Uber home though.
Yeah, Uber home for sure. That's a lesson.
That's exactly what we did.
The other day, actually, we were pretty good. Drove back home from the bars, and some guy tried to pass me up. Like, he tried to, like, take... So, it was a 1-in-1 lane, so, like, one forward and one backwards. And this guy tried to pass me up, and I feel like...
we let him, we hit our brakes.
Yeah, and I feel like he was about to hit my car, but he didn't want to. So, this man ended up swerving to the other way, like, to the right, far right. And he ended up hitting a tree. And I was like, whoa, buddy, what is going on with you? He got out his car, and a wine bottle fell out his car as soon as he was coming out. And we were both like, this man got drunk off wine?
Like, what? What? He didn't even finish the bottle.
Yeah, he didn't
I
even
hope he
finish
was
the
drinking
bottle.
before that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope he, like, at least had another bottle of wine before that. But then, obviously, we helped him get back home, and, I mean, I've been through that experience, so I didn't want him to go through it unless he has already, but...
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, and...
or worse.
I just followed him back home, but it was crazy because his passenger side front wheel was turned a whole 90 degrees, so only 3 wheels were working at the time.
I don't know how he made it home.
And it was kind of like an uphill going to his house. And that stuff was like kind of scraping the floor the whole time, and you could hear it on the drive there.
It was
and I was
smoking.
Like, yeah, and it was smoking too. I thought his car was gonna explode, but it was just his wheel, like just burning rubber basically. And then finally we made it to his house, and you want to tell him this next part?
This man Omar. So since we followed him home, first of all, he said he only had to drive a block. He had to drive about 9 blocks.
Yeah.
So
that
we was kind of pissed off. Because first of all, he could have easily made the turn. But I don't know why, but he just randomly turned right when the turn was left. He just randomly turned right, and like it was like he... Obviously he didn't, but it was like he purposely swerved into the tree.
It looked like it, at least.
Yeah, like it was like a movie almost.
Mm-hmm.
But like, anywho...
Like on some Fast and Furious shit.
It was weird. But so we followed him home, and then like we made sure he was straight. Like we were like, "Is this actually your house?" And this man gonna ask for some compensation. He's like, "You gonna give me some money for following you home?" He was like, "Nah."
To be fair, I was fairly kind of drunk, and I don't know. It was just the drunkenness in me. Just just trying to catch a quick lick, you know?
Yeah, quick come up. But it was funny as fuck. He was like, nah, like, but I was like, Omar, like, you gotta understand, like, this man don't got a car no more.
But my thought process...
His whole rims are probably fucked up, and that's like $1,000 right there.
My thought process was that he obviously could have lost way more being in that same experience. He could have spent more just on the DUI itself, on lawyers if he wanted to pursue that case, on fucking the device system in his car, like if he didn't blow, you know.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like a little.
Shout out, dude, if you watching, but like,
yeah, shout out. Hey, Glad you made it home safe.
We got you.
Yeah.
But
No, yeah,
that
we're pretty helpful people. You know, we always look for the best in humans. But today, actually, at RWB, there was this guy. He pushed me, and I pushed him back, and he called me a faggot. And I'm like, "Fuck you, faggot." And then he's like, "No, you're a faggot." And I'm like, "No, you're a faggot." And then he just walked away. I was like, "What the fuck was that about?"
Well, why was he on that?
I don't know, bro. I think
Nothing against.
Yeah,
gays,
nothing against.
but,
Yeah.
Like, why?
But he just called me that out of nowhere, and I was like, I'm just calling him the same thing, obviously. And then I don't know. I think he thought that I pushed him first, but I swear I didn't do it intentionally. You know how RWB is, like everybody's so close to each other. Like you're just dancing, like everyone's like basically in like a mosh pit kind of scenario. You know, like
it's
the
crazy
rave.
there. That's probably like one of the most cracking bars in the mill.
No, yeah, it's definitely the college bar of the mill.
Yeah, it'd be some shit like, and there was about to be a fight after.
Oh yeah.
And I was accidentally. I didn't even know what was going on. I was just trying to listen to the fight, but I guess
this got me mad.
He claimed, and he's right, but I guess I was on the wrong dude's side. But I was technically on nobody's side. I was just trying to listen to the fight, trying to see what was going on.
So this was
if anybody swung off me, yeah, I'm swinging back. But like, shit, I didn't know I was on the wrong dude's side. I was about to get jumped by 30 people, but they still wasn't on that with me. Like they knew I was smooth, but like he thought I was on that dude's side, but it was just a drunk miss.
This is what I thought
mishap.
Initially because I just seen a group of people yelling at somebody. So I went up and then I seen this man behind the person that the people were yelling at. I was like, bro, what are you doing back there? Like, do you not see this man is about to get jumped? And he was still standing there and I was like, bro, come over on this side.
Like, it's straight. Like, I'm not worried.
But thankfully,
I didn't understand.
But thankfully, no one swung on him. That guy was just... He didn't even say a word, I don't think, and he was just standing there.
He didn't say a word because he was about to get jumped by 30 people.
I think he was scared. It was a white boy and then against like 30 black dudes.
And then it ended up, then the fucking, I don't know. It was just about to be a big ass brawl. We got out of there.
It de-escalated, and it was
safe.
Thankfully it was right next to like our parking spot, like 5 feet away. So. It wasn't that far from parking spot, so we were just kind of watching what was going down, and obviously after it died down, we just went to our parking spot and then headed to the next bar, or did we just go home?
Nah, we just went home. It was bar close.
Yeah, basically.
You know how it be at bar close. 2 a.m. People drinking since 9, 8.
Yeah.
Pre-gaming at 6, 7. They're fucking fucked up, wanting to fight for no reason. But he claimed that the white boy that was about to get jumped, I believe him, but he claimed that he was throwing like fucking drinks at people. Like he was buying drinks, drinking a little bit, and just throwing the ice.
He threw one at Eric, actually.
That's fucked up. Eric should have swung off him. Why didn't he?
I don't know.
Come on, Eric. You know better than that.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know. The way the night ended was kind of crazy, but glad it didn't end like too crazy, you know.
Yeah.
I was ready to hop in a fight too, cause that
our
guy.
Boy Kyle, that boy, he gonna be the future of the UFC.
Yeah, if you guys know Kyle, that man. Whenever he's drunk, he'll get you in some sort of lock.
He'll do that shit sober, but when he's drunk, he really about that.
Exactly.
He wasn't even around, but if he was, he would have whipped all 30 of them.
The crazy thing is,
he wasn't even on the other person's side, but he would have got confused and still whipped them.
If you guys are from Milwaukee, you guys will know Bradford Beach. So he was there on his birthday, and you guys know, if you guys are from Milwaukee, you guys know that there's bars there. There's bars there, and so this man brought his own bottle for his birthday there because they were like spending his birthday there, and some cop came up to him and gave him a ticket, a $300 ticket on his birthday.
$900.
Oh, $900 ticket on his birthday, just for having a bottle. And I really didn't understand the ticket because like
There's a bar on the beach.
They sell liquor on the beach.
So what if you would have bought that same bottle from the bar? They would have still did that?
Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. Like, I don't know. I feel like the cops, especially on his birthday, they checked his ID too. Like, it's kind of bogus. I don't know. Cops kind of bogus. Milwaukee Police Department just got a bad reputation.
My boy had some $2,400 glasses on. Not those are mainly known in the Mill or Detroit. Some Buffs. And I think that's why they knew he had some money. But he got that down to $200 just for littering. So, shout out my boy Kyle. That boy, he gonna be the future of the fight world. Trust me.
I believe it.
We gonna get him on this podcast soon.
Yeah.
He here right now, but he sleep. We up late.
Yeah. Shout out Full Send. They're the ones that inspired us to start this podcast.
The cousin talk.
Yeah, hopefully you guys tune in.
We cousins.
We're gonna try to do this weekly. If we get some good reception, yeah, and just tune in, leave some comments, some likes, let us know what you guys want to hear about, and yeah, see you guys next time.
Shout out Paps. This shit fucking sucks.
Drink water. All right, see you guys.
I agree.